Carson and I met back it was March of 2011.
Mm-hmm.
It's making a website for Carson, actually. That's how this all got started, was to do with the internet and promoting your work online. So I made Carson a website, and then we came together with the collective idea of producing a website purely based for promoting the work of our fellow peers, which is where this idea spawned from.
From there, we decided, we needed to invite a few more people on board and realized that it could be something that could benefit from an actual printed physical publication. And so it kind of switched from strictly web to this physical product that we wanted to produce.
We basically all pitched in, a sum of money to make the first issue. And everybody in the first issue were friends of ours. We put out a call for entry with the students that were at SCAD, and we reached out to a couple other people. We had a friend in Chicago, and I had a friend from back home in Pittsburgh where we invited to be a part of it. But all that money we put up front, to make this product. Aint-Bad is a really multifaceted being, and we have two different aspects of that, the website and then the printed publication.
There's definitely more creative freedom with our online presence than with our print production. The print production is just a very strict edited body of work that sort of acts as one, whereas the web is really, it's a big venue to display the work of other artists.
We decided to feature them via web because when we curate an issue, we know what we're looking for, whereas submissions we're getting, a few different styles of photography, and that can be represented on the web. But when we know what we want in an issue, we have to go out and seek that style of work.
So when presented with the question about why buy a printed magazine, why buy a physical copy, when you can look at everything on the internet, the printed copy enables you to physically hold an object that has been curated by us four, and then the tangibility of actually holding it and seeing it in person is completely different than viewing it through the web. So for me, I buy printed matter because I like to read things and have a collection, and they're limited edition, so holding them and...
But there's also an investment in the work, in the same way that you invest in your own work and you buy film and spend all your money on photography. That investment is similar. When you buy a magazine, you're investing in that idea. Essentially, when we first see work, we're not looking at whether they went to school or what they've done with the work. Sometimes the value in an emerging photographer is not that they're up and coming or that there's potential. It's sort of the conversation that they're starting, how they're treating photographic history, and how they're furthering that conversation. So it's not necessarily someone who's old and has a lot of gallery shows can't be in the magazine. It's just we enjoy a fresh look at things.
Yeah, definitely. Something that we haven't seen before. With Kickstarter, like we said, we self-funded the first two issues, and when we were done with that, we knew that we wanted to produce a higher quality magazine. From the very beginning, we knew that, but we decided we needed extra funding, and we wanted to go from digital to offset printing. So we looked into options and decided that Kickstarter, which was up and coming and still is up and coming, was the best option. So Katie and I got together and made a awkward video with the help of a friend, and it worked, and we were very successful in our Kickstarter.
So you have all these pieces, for this magazine, we like photos, but being able to share that with other people in a more concise and organized way is really important, and that really came out of the campaign.
Yeah, and to have people that we don't know personally, that we have never met, find us on Kickstarter and be interested in a project that we're making was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was interesting to see the people that got directed from Kickstarter itself to our project.
And then the publishers who actually came directly to us, or the printers.
Yeah, that found us through Kickstarter was pretty awesome too. That was something we didn't even expect to happen.
We ended up starting the group to have the collective of ourselves, but most importantly to make this magazine.
Yeah.
The idea.
We've done that with 4 issues so far, and it's been pretty successful, and we have subscribers now that have signed on, which is something we kind of envisioned from the beginning, and now that that's a reality, we're excited to produce a 5th and a 6th and a 7th and keep going with it. And just keep it going and keep people interested and build an audience and build subscribers.